water, deeper until I'm under. Oh, 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 living water flow and overtake us. Oh, flow, living water flow, yeah, and overtake us. We want you to, Lord. Close enough to feel the cadence of your heart. For justice, Lord, and streams of justice flows to the least of these. Take us, Lord, take us deeper, deeper, deeper until I'm under. Oh, 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 living water flow and overtake us. Oh, water flow, yeah. Sing on, sing on. Living water flow and overtake, and overtake. Living water flow and overtake us. Hallelujah. We need you to overtake us.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the streets 919 FM every Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
Good about I'm looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it's as well.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ill, and you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk. listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going on to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic Romain, and their entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys on the inside. Let me also say pleasant good morning going out to my friends and family in Tobago. Hope you guys are doing great this morning. Yes. Let me also say good morning going out to the management and staff of the street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So guys, at this time, you know, we will take your morning greetings. So you can call me at 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, man, how you doing?
When I say rise and praise his holy name, give your love to Jesus, well, I'm sure you will agree with me. We need Jesus desperately. After everywhere is war. I don't know what they're fighting for. They find this help in seed and gain. Only Jesus knows to be healed. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Morning to everybody. Dina, I hope you're up, eh? Good morning, that's our man, 1285 Passy Street. Guilford and Miss Jean, good morning. Jenny and Carol, good morning. Morning to Mr. Chance, good morning to Bataya. Hey, Brother Sterling, good morning to you. And the Spiceabad. Mr. Napuna, good morning. Love to everybody. Bruce, Dominic, good morning. Sharon, good morning. Bonnet Gardens at Mount Hope. You know it's a good morning. Make it a good day. And give somebody something without saying a word. You know, spread the love. Do something good for somebody. Morning, Bruce. Talk to you guys later. Yeah. I'm listening here. Love is the answer. Sour man.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. And how's my people?
They're doing good.
All right. I want to say good morning to you, Sharon, and a special morning to Mr. Mountain George. My friends and I love you, and I see those vampires are coming after you. I know you can handle them. Goodbye. Have a good day.
You too, my dear. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Morning. Morning to Bruce, calling from my village, Princeton. Morning to Trinbago and to all the Titans of Democracy. You, Bruce, Dominic, and Sharon Felix. And a special morning to she would know who is saying this morning. To Jenny, my Winnie, next to Tom Rosa Parks. Good morning to her because she's a warrior. And to Trinbago again. Great show as you will always do. And good morning.
Thank you. Well, let me take this time out to say good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. Good morning to you, my dear. How are you this morning?
Good morning. You heard that?
Yeah.
Good morning to you, Bruce, and the entire family. Good morning to all of our viewers, listeners, callers. Good morning, everybody. Thanking the Lord for waking up this morning in the land of the living. Don't forget that.
So true.
Don't forget that at all. So, let me say good morning to all of our foreign viewers, chatters, callers, all of you, wherever you are in the UK, Canada, US of A, in the Caribbean. Wherever you are in the world listening to us, I say good morning. Goodness. Oh, how are you? What was the weather like yesterday, Bruce?
Yeah, the weather wasn't bad at
all. Okay.
The weather wasn't bad. When I spoke to you Monday concerning the vacation classes now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I got home, I saw email. Yeah, so he's
right.
There. He's there.
Very good.
Started yesterday.
I find that's a good initiative, an excellent initiative.
Yeah. So all's well.
All right. So you're still taking your calls, or you want to go through the?
We could probably take one or two more, and then we could jump in.
Okay, no problem.
Let's see. Caller, good morning.
Hey, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, happy good morning to you, Sharon. Good morning also.
Good morning
and the management staff and listeners, callers, home and abroad, and everybody. And I'd like to say good morning to Grandy, Bataria, and this Marabella, and all these people, and the 2 o'clock people now. Precious and Roberto. Right, so that's just my morning greetings, and I want to say my word as I start to do, is like I say, in small things in life just count. So anybody could climb a mountain. Once you're physically fit, you could climb a mountain. And why I say small thing like in life just count, try climbing a mountain with a pebble in your boots. They will see how difficult it is. Thank you.
Amen.
That is deep, eh?
I think with that we should get into the papers. That well said.
That was a piece of deep quote.
You have everything ready by you?
I think so. I have the Express open, the Newsday. Let me just check. Right. And the Guardian. God, I doesn't like to see these people face now. Oh, God. They just send me in a kind of a stiff jacket. All right. So when you're ready, Bruce.
Let me take this one. Oh wait, all right, it's gone.
All right.
So you could get in. You could go ahead one time.
All right. Let me just make sure I up and running. Right. Good. All right. So people, we're going into the Express, and the headlines. Headlines in the Express says, bittersweet justice. 8 cops charged with murder of 3 mover men. Relatives relieve painful loss. 2 bandits shot dead. You hear that? You hear about that one? All right, you're here. Those are the headlines in the Express. Kamala Eater food lawyer supported AG Armour. Coming back. Tent collapses at Shaw House opening. The opening ceremony for the Josephine Shaw House came to an abrupt end yesterday after the tent where the ceremony was being held collapsed under heavy rainfall. I was told nobody got injured. I don't understand. Yeah, now, if you're not doing checks with these tents and things, you have to be real careful.
But not only that, from what I see in here, It looked as though the tent of itself, the canvas wasn't pulled properly, because for that to catch water, once it catch water, the leg's going to buckle underneath it.
And not only that too, now if the surface smooth and the water start to fill, the legs will automatically start to move away. Where you going?
But this is why going and ask myself, just so you freeze and then you come back and then the camera.
Oh, you come back now. Miss Elaine of Grand Revere, other than my mother, never has a woman been so unimpressed by me than widowed Mrs. Mary Elaine Julian. I've spent a good few hours walking and driving the North Coast. Okay. 8 cops charged with triple murder. A sergeant and corporal of police were among 8 officers remanded into prison custody after they appeared virtually before Port of Spain magistrate today. Hines flees collapsing tent. National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines had to run from a collapsing tent this morning as it fell apart under the weight of water from heavy rainfalls. 6 men stormed businessman's home to die. And El Socorro, businessman opened fire on a gang of thieves as they attempted to enter his home on Tuesday morning. Will we get a protest for that? Will there be a protest for that? I'm just asking him. The state has conceded in the Sean Luke appeal, retrial ordered. The state has conceded defeat in an appeal brought by attorneys for the 2 men who were convicted last year of murdering 6-year-old Sean Luke 16 years ago. Gary, an applicant to be Commissioner of Police, writes to the Police Service Commission. 8 cops to be charged with mover killing, dog fight in Valsane, COVID-19 claims 1 more victim. WASA grants 3 months amnesty. Violent crime at crisis level to be declared a public health issue. And those are some of the stories in the Express. In the Newsday, we don't ever have a headline in the Newsday. Nope. Heavy rains cause floods across Trinidad. Acting Commissioner of Police to his officers after 8 charged with murder, don't be distracted from your jobs. 10 collapses on government minister's media. Attorney writes PSC on top cop selection process. Ignore probes into Griffith's conduct. Let's know. Attorney Larry Lala on Monday wrote to the Police Service Commission requesting that it not consider the content of a report of a previous incarnation of the PSC when considering Gary Griffith for the post of Police Commissioner. In a 2-page letter sent to PSC Chairman, retired Justice Judith Jones, Lala asked for confirmation that the content of a report done by retired Justice Stanley John into allegations of a bribery racket for firearm user license or user's license, FULs, will not be considered during the process for selecting a police commissioner. John was... What is this?
Oh my word, I don't believe.
No, wait, we're coming back to that.
I don't believe what I heard.
Central cops intercept car, driver flees. Cabinet approves 2 secondary school framework. Samoa woman fined 40,000 for guns hidden in dog chow and flour. 4 men injured in Rio Claro shooting. Arima man found dead hours after gunshots heard. Appeal court orders retrial in Sean Luke murder case. Top cop on 8 officers charged. A sad day for the country, a sad day for police. Ministry, 201 new COVID-19 cases, no deaths. People in Tobago cautions, but welcome the mask mandate removal. Dwight York's elder brother found dead at home. Did you see the video? Lord Father. He made a video. Now, I'm not too sure. That could have been a video a while ago. I'm not sure. I saw this video with this gentleman sitting, contemplating, and then drinking a liquid out of a bottle and then hanging over. So I'm not sure, and I don't want to say, because, it's not everything I get on this Facebook and this YouTube thing, not YouTube, sorry, our Facebook, on this WhatsApp thing I carefully, so I don't want to, I'll send it for you to see it. Court, RBC must compensate worker. A worker fell down. 300,000. NLCB's lottery provider host vacation robotics camp. Okay. Dwight York's brother found dead at Canaan home. 8 cops in court charge. Of course, we heard that already. Man robbed of car thrown in Curab Jane. Tobago man robbed after meeting stranger to buy car. Well, still go. If he have a car to buy, this meeting thing, that we go by the station and do the transaction.
A friend of mine does buy and sell vehicles, and every time he have to do a transaction is in the station, he go in.
Yeah, let me go by the station.
In the station.
Jeez. 2 bandits shot dead in failed El Socorro home invasion. Well, they didn't understand what they was going to meet. No date yet for what the hell is wrong with me today? No date yet for start of SEA remedial classes in Tobago. Okay, and those are the stories and news there. We go to the Guardian, Bruce.
So, headlines in the Guardian this morning. Cops cleared in 2020 mover killing remanded. Retrial. So, getting in, starting all over again, retrial for 2 accused of murdering a 6-year-old Sean Luke. 2 men accused of brutally murdering 6-year-old Sean Luke over 16 years ago when they were teenagers will have to face a retrial. Sean Luke's mom, I am fed up. Jacob, police can investigate its officers fairly. Relatives grateful for justice as 8 cops in court for murders of 3 mover men. Hines dodges drenching as tent collapses during rainfall. Mom of water vendor gunned down in Port of Spain forgives son's killer. So the guy died. Himself know he died.
Which one is?
That is the one that got shot on Broadway.
He died?
Well, she says son's killer, so that means he died.
Oh, God.
Bad weather affects searching for missing Carnage fisherman. RBC to pay ex-employee $300,000 after slip and fall at bank. What? Griffith slams crime health emergency. Sour Business Association elects a new board. Excuse me, no COVID deaths, 201 new cases. 8 police officers charged with murder. Sean Luke accused to face retrial as DPP concedes appeal. UK buys more vaccines for monkeypox as cases top 2,100. Man killed in police-involved shooting. Floods hit south, central, and northern Trinidad. And body found in Arima. And these are the stories making way in The Guardian.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, it's 6:33 a.m. Today is the 20th of July 2022. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let us start with we'll go back to the top, the Commissioner of Police applications. Let us start.
Guys, we need Express.
Yeah. Kamla.
Okay.
Yo. Opposition leader Kamla Prasad Bisesa on Monday night launched a scathing attack on a number of senior attorneys who were identified as having spoken in defense of Attorney General Reginald Armour. She described them as beggars and eater food lawyers singing for their supper so they can continue to pocket millions from the state for legal fees. Speaking at the United National Congress virtual meeting, the former Prime Minister called out the senior lawyers, a number of whom she noted Saturday on state boards. Prasad Bisesa herself, a senior counsel, said she was disappointed that a senior counsel also shamelessly came as Armour's defense. Is it Israel Khan she's talking about? She called on the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago to release the transcript of last Friday's special general meeting where no confidence motion in Armour was defeated, so the public can see how these attorneys groveled without shame to continue reaping rewards from the state. While I'm reading, can you pull up for me all the lawyers who got this brief from the state under the People's Partnership for me, please? Thanks. See if you could find it. Prasad Bisesa said these senior attorneys have now become the laughing stock of the legal fraternity, especially from the young lawyers. URP lawyers. Prasad Bisesa vowed that the opposition's pressure on Armour will continue. She said Armour's defenders are URP lawyers who disgraced their profession, noting that only 18% of attorneys attended the meeting, with a total of 551 lawyers voting. She said, these figures show that there is apartheid and disinterest in the legal profession on important issues. All politics aside, this is a matter of some concern. A strong, vibrant, and independent bar supports the rule of law in any country. She commended the brave young lawyers who stood up for justice and the rule of law by bringing the motion of no confidence in Armour, in particular Kyle Taklal Singh and Renuka Rambajan. Prasad Bisesa said the vote did not go their way, but those who voted in favor can hold their heads high and be proud for doing the right thing. Because all of those who groveled to Armour and to the PNM in that meeting know they have made fools of themselves like Armour. They know they no longer have any credibility in the eyes of younger and the larger group of lawyers of the public, she said. When the transcript of What is that?
There we go.
What jail is this? Hold on.
Introduce yourself and all
What
that.
jail is this, Jess?
What's up, y'all?
Serious.
My Instagram name is Lady Scorpio, and my first name is Simone.
Oh, cool. So are you a Scorpion or a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Good. So, when the transcript of that meeting becomes public, all of Trinidad and Tobago will know the truth of what happened and how supposedly senior counsel embarrassed themselves in their desperation to eat her food. All of Trinidad and Tobago will be laughing at these men, she added. She noted that following the vote, Armour said he was humbled by the outcome, adding that in other countries, an AG will do the honorable thing and resign, but not in Trinidad and Tobago. She said in Trinidad and Tobago, a system is operating under the PNM, where state officers are personal property. People feel they're entitled to hold these positions and to operate our institutions like their own royal estates. We are truly in the dark ages when lawyers find a way to justify unethical conduct. Can you imagine where we have gone when these senior lawyers have gone so far to protect their briefs? For a broad position, for a contract, maybe even for Fed tickets or a ticket up at the grandstand at the Savannah. That's how it works. This is the behavior of the PNM. You understand? And we must unite to work to get them out of our country, she said. Miss, you want me to say anything, or you want us to go straight in the lines? What do you think?
Leave your comments for last.
Okay.
I find of late now I'm looking for certain things prior to PNM coming back into government, and I find I don't find it again online. I don't know if they're moving the stuff. Plenty of this stuff.
Roberto, good morning. Here, Roberto. In other parts of the world, some financiers would have been extradited and many senators would be in jail. Call us, please. 307-0930 475-7426.
And 342-0081 and 466-5391. I have one here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, my brother.
Morning.
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 Oh, we just got allowed it. Sorry about that. Everybody morning. You know something, mother? I'm trying to. It is appalling. 40 people out of 4,000. And how much showed up and vote? And here was she telling this. So if I am a lawyer this morning and I vote against 40 people that brought a matter, my association didn't bring a matter, the law, and I want you to understand this, because that is what she making noise for. Now the law association ain't stand up. And the argument first is that the law association is having a caucus where they're calling for the Attorney General to go. They knowing that it's 40 people within a body of 4,000 people calling for the Attorney General to go. But lo and behold, the person who represents the 40 people who was calling themselves the Law Association is not talking on behalf of those 40 people this morning. Who is talking on behalf of those 40 people this morning that we're reading there this morning, are telling lawyers in Trinidad and Tobago that they are URP, disrespecting the profession because
but
40 people didn't get what they want.
But Terry, I have to take great offense to that. What you mean by calling them URP lawyers? What do you mean by that?
Well, this is the point I'm making. What do you mean that you're buying them and sell them for anything that they are for rent? So this is what I'm saying. So you just put the law profession out of complex because your solution was to get rid of the Attorney General so all you can't be answerable to the court. So it's another Section 34 you try to pull off on we. Because I look at a lady, show me the former Attorney General sitting down inside of that caucus. And even their own saying that they were going on, if you check the names of the 40 people, they are all East Indians, you know. So therefore, when I look at it, I see that as a UNC cabal. That is what some of their supporters are saying. So this lady come out to talk on behalf of the she talking on behalf of who? Not the Law Association, because they voted against the matter of the 40 men. So who is she speaking on behalf of? The 40 people? Well, you wake up here quick now, man. But I enjoy it. Something wrong with it.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Crosby, good morning.
Morning, Sharon, Bruce,
Morning.
Dominic, everyone else. Good morning. Sharon, I'm appalled to hear what these people are saying. Imagine the Law Association, this lady is putting the law, as was talking about the Law Association. This is my understanding, that they are URP people. And none of them may come out yet to say anything to condemn her. Eh? Just imagine that. And another one saying about don't do something wrong against somebody to prevent them from getting a job. So what the point is get recommendation and all these sort of things, and if you thief and if you go to jail, you can't get work. Okay.
Any more there?
I know. Today I keep it down with pressure. You know what is interesting? I didn't hear Kamala Pasadi Sessa call none of these people eat a food. Newman, $1.48 million. Nelson, $2.66 million. Ramdeen, $1 million. Alex Partner, $17.4 million. Afalo, $2.1 million. Lindquist, $1.3 million. Ernest and Young, or Ernst and Young, $8.6 million. I didn't hear her call them that. Corruption allegations into $1.4 billion paid in legal fees under ex-Attorney General Ram Logan. You didn't call them eater food lawyers? Eh? And today, it have 2-3 of the eater food lawyers, if you want to call them that. I wonder, no, she didn't call them eater food. No. No, man. Sharon, you're talking rubbish. Eh? We have 2 of them before the court. And Nelson as the witness. Only remember that? Them is not eater food lawyers. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ma'am Sharon.
Morning.
How much we pay to write a pre-action protocol letter? You can usually remember.
Dina eater food.
2 lines. I think it's 2 lines of a pre-action protocol letter by Ramdeen. And he wasn't even a senior lawyer, I remember what the guy said about him. And you have to remember also, this ministry that we have now is have 3 how much different ministry, different thing underneath it, which is legal affairs and all this thing. And the money that they spend are under only the Attorney General office is way past, and this 3 ministries in 1 year never spend that type of money. And these people want to talk, Sharon, I'll leave it there. According to leave it there. That was it. I will come off. Thank you.
Thank you. In 2011, $108 million. In 2010, when the government landed on this country, that government, the People's Partnership, the UNC, the allocation for fees for attorneys in the Attorney General's office was $36 million, which he broke down as follows. 2011, 108 million. 12, 94 million. 13, 103 million. 14, 111 million. Huh? People, only call me now before I get in trouble.
We have about 2 more minutes before we go to the break. I have one here.
Hold, yes. Take it, Mount St. George, holding on.
Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you.
Morning.
Our brain master of music. Pleasant good morning to you, my breath of fresh air.
Morning.
Pleasant good morning to each and everyone locked on. Mr. Chan, our guru, Dominic and family, Angie, look, everybody. Sharon, I want to know, you could remember that somebody said that they knows nothing about criminal law, that they stole the SC, and they was Attorney General, and they knows nothing about criminal law. But now you don't want the Attorney General as an SC, a person who worked as an acquired an SC. You and your master stole SC. And when the Chief Justice, Iwer said no to it, or you start to condemn him and want to put him in court and find all kind of fault, it's the same thing all you want to do with Reginald Amo. Right? All you only want people who does all you don't want people who does honestly receive what they work for. Everybody have a blessed and glorious day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have any time? How much more time we have?
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning from St. George.
Yes, Auntie Sharon, morning. How are you doing today?
I am blessed and highly favored. How are you?
Favored, good. Wonderful. Uncle Brucey, morning. Uncle Dominic, I tried to get in the calling time, but I didn't get on. I wanted just morning, let me say this, morning to leave it there. I tried to get in when you was telling us, Uncle Dominic, I always call in and say, morning, wherever you are. I know you're in the cold, stay up there. It's not cold now, it's summertime. But I want to ask the opposition leader. She spent $350,000 to buy roti. What? That wasn't eat food? What was that? Roti is not food. I'm bringing it down as simple as that. She called two of the senior counsels at Tobagonians, Mr. Martino and Mr. Peterson. And on a program yesterday afternoon, I even heard one of Mr. Martino's nephew. I don't know who it is. I know a Martino here. I don't know if it's him that, call out to her and tell her to leave his uncle out of her foolishness. Ms. Kamla, you're calling everybody eater food and disa food and saying all kind of things. You're not saying the right things. While you were there, you give so many eater food. $40 million to your friend that he was living by before you build a house or finish a house in Philippines to transport gas. And he didn't even have a chubby bottle to carry the first chubby bottle of gas to a gas station. Leave the people and them alone. They did what they had to do because they saw no fault with the President Attorney General. Mr. Gigi, why are you not shutting your mouth, gentlemen? Why are you not shutting your mouth? Every single thing that the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago put in place where the police or any justice where Trinidad and Tobago is concerned, you have to jump in. Mr. Gigi, you are not the best commissioner of police that we ever had in Trinidad and Tobago. Shut up and behave yourself. That is why I say you will never become the commissioner of police in Trinidad and Tobago as long as the PNM government is in power.
Thank you very much, Monk St. George. With that, we go to the break.
Yep.
And we'll be right back. Don't shift your dial.
Start it.
Iwer, don't ding dong. Okay. Well,
Iwer, you ready?
I'm ready, boy.
Here we go. Hold on. Jet mash up. No start drink and I must catch up. Hold on. From the time I touch. 1 girl, 10 girl, nothing. Hold on. Drink love the party. We gon' play but love it when it's free. Good food and drinks in a cup. Put the party on the shoulder. Cause we outside from long time. No fight, yeah. Alright, yeah. Ding dong, we outside from long time. Yeah. No fight, yeah. Everybody, watch me go. We don't have a wala. We don't have a wala. We don't have a wala. Touchdown, crash over. Things nice when the candle bubble. We don't have a wala. 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 Touchdown, crash over. Fighting ding dong, boy. Dirty bad mind don't like we on the road, you know. On the road, you know. Don't like when we buy expensive clothes, you know. Clothes, you know. Have a party, everybody. Backstage general or VIP. Ready to go home? Hold on. Don't start drinking, I must start a hold on. From the time I touch. Hold on.
Everybody wave your hand. Wave your hand in the air. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Cause we outside long time. No vibes, yeah. Alright, yeah. Cause we outside. Hello?
Long time.
Hello?
Hey.
Judge, you're singing better than I thought, you know. But that your song?
Ding dong. You singing better than I thought.
You lie.
You know what I want to do? I want to queue up an Iwer, and I want you to mash up the place like how I just mash up the place. You ready?
Give me one of George
Play the
thing.
tune. Play the tune.
Let me mash up in here. Are you ready?
John chapter 8, verse 32 says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Tune in to the Street 91.9 FM every Tuesday from 6:30 to 7 p.m. for the program Walking in Truth with me, Pastor Gary Grant from Walking in the Spirit Ministries. Come, let's discuss how Christ Jesus can set you free. God bless you.
If your hands are anointed, and if your feet are anointed,
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife, Nikki Garcia, for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16, verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the old-time gospel hour all-night prayer. This and every Friday evening on the Street 919 FM from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Every Friday, it's all about Fireboot Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day. Rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Moon Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Good about I'm looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it as well.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy with the lovely Miss Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne.
Yes, my dear. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 7:02 a.m. and today is the 20th of July, 2022. And the opposition leader calls the attorneys eat of food lawyers. Eater food lawyers is what y'all are called. Eater food. We have people who get themselves silk and they didn't even know the first letter in the word silk. Eater food is what you call We taking your calls, you know. We taking your calls. But I just want to remind Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Chance told us, but just to remind you, Mr. Reginald T.A. Armour, SC, Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, appointed effective March 16th, 2022. Mr. Armour, SC, is an attorney at law of some 40 years of private practice. 40 years. Having been called to the bar of Trinidad and Tobago as a barrister in 1980, he has specialized as an advocate in the areas of commercial law, labor relations, constitutional and public law, and fraud. Fraud. And over the years developed and maintained a wide Caribbean legal practice. He was appointed as senior counsel by the President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in 2003. Not 10, not 12, not 15. 2003. He has appeared before the Caribbean Court of Justice, the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council Courts of Appeal, High Courts, and tribunals across the Caribbean. This is not a fue lawyer. Oh, do you hear me? He's not a fue lawyer. So sitting in his position, he's well equipped to handle as it comes. We're taking your calls. We have so many attorneys in this country. And if I open the lines, people will call and flood the lines to tell you how much they have been ill-treated by them, take their money, and never appeared in court or come once or twice and then they're not coming back. I could tell you about a case, my own cousin, and she called here once or twice and told us about it. You know, we wouldn't call them eat a food. Good morning, Angie.
Good morning to you, Ms. Sharon.
Good morning.
To Bruce.
Morning.
To all the callers, listeners, online viewers. Ms. Sharon, you know, sometimes you might be having a conversation with someone, they mightn't tell you anything, but one word you say could make a difference. One word you say to them could make a difference in the whole conversation. You know the body shaker in that whole thing there? Fraud.
Fraud. You hear what I say? Fraud.
One word could make a whole difference. You see that word fraud? That is the body shaker. Have a good day.
Thank you, Angie. Eat a food. Today you call the attorneys eat a food. Gerald Ramdin and Anand Ram Logan is before the court. That is not eat a food. Nah, I not eat a food. That could never be that. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Good morning, my dear.
Sharon, that article that Anna Ramdias write, it is not, she pick out what she wanted and put it. If you read the article in the Guardian, you have a full idea of what actually said. Because it's not only eater food, she call them beggars.
Beggars. Yes.
She call them beggars and CPEP and you are.
Let me go back into it. I was meant to go across there after. Thank you for reminding
me. She even called out a list of lawyers' names and said they receiving monies and trying to keep their job. You cannot be calling people names. I want these lawyers to sue her for defamation of character. She actually named lawyers. Why Anna Ramdias didn't put all of that on her article? She picked out what she wants. But when you read The Guardian, you're having a full idea of what Kamala actually said. So I wish you could read The Guardian.
I'm looking for it. I saw it and I was going across it.
Yeah.
And it just disappeared from me.
You would find it.
Right.
Okay.
Opposition leader, see it. Good.
Okay.
I know I had it open to go across.
All right.
Thank you very much, caller.
No problem.
You have any there?
I'll now see one come. Suitors. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Sharon, morning.
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 what I gather from what Kamala Prasad Bissessa said is that at least we're in the right direction. We're spending way less than what she was spending, she and Anna was spending. And the money is being spent here, the names that she called. These people are highly qualified people. And once they're doing our job for you, you know what kind of money you get. But when she talk about Debadine and Ramdeen, and then the kind of money them first get, I even heard of, and I'm not too sure, but it was banded about. Actually, it made the news too. But social law students and then get brief. And people paid all kind of something just to write a pre-action protocol letter. All that happened under Ms. Kamala Prasad Bissessa, you know. And then she just struck my point about the law association. Something has to be done with the law association. For too long, the law association and them jumping across into the politics, where they're supposed to be more neutral and that. Yes, they can raise issues, but when you see the starting to say who should be in government and who should be the AG and who had to go, and they're doing that. They're crossing the border. There's a borderline between the executive and the judiciary, and that's a very dangerous thing. So, Kamala Prasad Bissessa, you just strike my point. Because how she giving herself Anand, I still want to know that, because you the Prime Minister, your AG, both all giving one another silk. How that happen? How all across our border and gone across in the judiciary to organize that? These are some of the things we have to ask, because it's coming back on the burner again. How did Kamala Prasad Bissessa and Anand Ramlugan got silk? Thank you very much.
We'll find the story, Sharon. Is the same story in the Express?
No, it's in the Guardian. Opposition leader, selfish motives behind lawyers voting confidence in AG Armour.
What?
In the Guardian, you know, on the side in trending?
I know, see it.
Right, good. Read it now. I might get real fix. Read.
Opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bissessa has accused some lawyers of groveling to support Attorney General Reginald Amo in the Law Association's LATT recent no-confidence vote in order to protect their state briefs and board appointments. She is calling on the LATT to make transcripts of the meeting available to its members. We have CPEP and URP lawyers in Trinidad and Tobago, Prasad Bissessa declared at the UNC's Monday Night Forum.
Hold on. When you say we have CPEP and URP lawyers in Trinidad and Tobago,
What do you mean by that?
What you mean by CPEP and URP workers? Because I could tell you, I could say that categorically. You can't put CPEP in all your bacchanal. CPEP is a working organization.
Correct.
Working, cleaning, making sure this country looks beautiful than when you was in office, Mrs. Prasad Bissessa. URP have been doing a number of projects. Have you ever sat to think about what URP is under the PNM? Compared to what it was under the UNC and CPEP? Think about it. Go ahead, Bruce.
She said she followed the meeting virtually and only about 18% of LATT members attended and a total of 551 voted. But that vote won't exonerate Amo. She said the figures showed there is apathy and disinterest in the legal profession on important issues. Prasad Bissessa commended attorneys Keel Talaksing and Renuka Ramajan for presenting the motion, but said all the others who groveled to Amo and the PNM made fools of themselves and no longer hold credibility among lawyers. When the meeting's transcripts become public, all of Trinidad and Tobago will know the truth of what happened, how senior counsels embarrassed themselves in their desperation to eat a food. All of Trinidad and Tobago will be laughing at these men. I say to the Law Association, make the transcripts of that meeting available to members as soon as possible and let the public be shown how they made a laughing stock of themselves. Prasad Bissessa added, for me, It was hysterical and hilarious to see these seniors and board appointees lining up one after the other to grovel. They resorted to becoming grovelers and beggars to save their money train from the government. The UNC leader spoke disparagingly of some senior lawyers' presentations questioning how many defendants they might go to court to defend and say their clients was a good boy, as she claimed they had indicated of armor. These men have shamed themselves as beggars, and so many are laughing at them, she said. Prasad Bisasa claimed people were forced to vote for armor as much lobbying had been going on before the meeting. Many young lawyers who voted for him say they were forced to do so. PNM was taking names of those present, and they were afraid to lose their jobs. She listed certain attorneys and alleged monies they and their firms collected for State Brief's work. Heritage Petroleum and Trinidad Petroleum Holdings Chairman Michael Kwamina, WASA Chairman Ravi Nanga, Gilbert Peterson, Angostura Chairman Terence Barath, Colin Kangaloo, brother of Senate President Christine Kangaloo, Russell Martineau, Ravi Rajkumar, Heliconia founding member Farai Masaisai.
Farai Masaisai.
Yeah, Farai Masaisai. Ex-WASA Chairman Romney Thomas. Can you imagine where we've gone so far? These senior lawyers have gone so far to protect their briefs. This is the atrocity of the PNM, and we must unite to work together to get them out of our country. Yesterday, some LATT members said they wanted the transcripts to be made available to members. Contacted for comment on Prasad Bisasa's statement, LATT Secretary, that is BG,
Lala, yes, Mr.
Lala said she had conferred with the association's counsel. They have not heard the comments of the leader of the opposition and have no comment at this time.
Of course they will have none. They're feeling bad. They're feeling embarrassed, so they wouldn't say anything.
You just know when that woman feeling defeat and don't know what to say. The amount of time she called people beggars and eat her food in that whole thing. You don't know what to say. You have no speech. You don't lose, and you're a bitter loser.
What? How would you come to calling because somebody didn't vote in your in your way?
Yeah. So they shouldn't have an opinion. Nobody should have an opinion.
They are beggars and CPEP and URP lawyers. The same CPEP and URP only used all your whims and fancy. It had who was taking CPEP workers and carrying them in the house to clean. It had those who was taking URP workers to do all the chores around the house. All they want me to talk about. It had those who were supporting and supporters of you all were advantaging the URP and CPEP workers, especially CPEP, not paying the NIS and doing all kind of things. And today you come in to talk about that? You come in to talk about that? Because they didn't vote in your favor. You come in to call people name, like how you call the black man, like how you call the slave master, this name and all of that. And you continue to go on and we say nothing. But they have no comment. But you know what? They would have comment on the CJ. They will comment on the Prime Minister. They will comment on the President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. They will make all the comments on that. But all they get it in on their tail. All they have no comment. No comment. Very good. Very good. And I want to tell all, look, I don't want to go down that road. So let me stay on course. Let me stay on course. Regional armor is a problem. It was Faris. Now it's regional. All you have a serious problem in this country with persons who are qualified. I realize that. You're talking about who on state board, How much people did you all put on skateboard and lie on their resume? How many people did you all put on skateboards? How many attorneys did you put on skateboard and other persons? When I come and talk, or they say I talking PNM, and I talking this, and I talking that. But we talking facts. We talking facts. I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago, the worst thing we could have ever done in this time of our life is get these people power. All you want this at any cost, but you know what power all you want? All you want power to save all you behind. Because it's on fire. That's the power all you're looking for. You don't want power to see about nobody in this country. You don't want power to make nothing right. You all want power to save all you. Mr. Chance, help me here, please, before I get in trouble.
No, you're not going to get in trouble. You're the right track.
Oh, boy.
No trouble at all. Bruce, morning.
Morning,
morning,
Mr.
all the
Chance.
Titans, Angie, Nella, and Tobago people, from St. George, Hong Point, Mr. Archer. Yes, all the Tobago, Maria Lyons and all of them. You know this morning why I started Tobago? Because, you know, I tuned in on Monday night. I just like to take the report after a relative. And why I tuned in on Monday night was really to see whether Sushila will resurrect. Because, you know, she was missing in action for a little while. So I wanted to tune in. And when I heard part of the first contribution of the presentation of Sushila, I told myself something is not right. You know what Sushila told the people before she went on to the other part? She told the people of Trinidad and Tobago, because that was carried live, that she and the UNC built the Ariba Hospital. They built the Point Forte Hospital. What? I said, no. Let me relax, because I know something else coming. From the time she said that, I knew she was not in the right place. She was not in the right place. Her mind appears to be in some sort of time warp. So I continued to listen, and then is when I heard, according to my friend, the friend from Tobago and Sharon, she used certain words. And those words is what caught my attention and made me cock my ears up. Just like you said, Sharon, eat the food. She used CPEP and URP. You know what she mean by that? I'm going to ask her she mean by that. Does she mean by that they are hustlers? That's what you mean? You're looking at a certain set of people because they're getting income, a particular type of income. You want to refer to them as hustlers in Trinidad and Tobago? Is that what you mean? When you call them grovelers, you know what I mean? Grovelers mean you crawl in your belly. Oh, a groveler is someone who crawls in his belly to get something done. You're begging, but you're crawling to get it done. You refer to the people as shameless beggars. You type a language and eat a food. And you even enter the point saying that they had no self-respect. Well, I want to remind Sushila something. Now, her guru, who was Satmaraj, told us about her conduct, you know. I want to know if when Satmaraj told you that you could eat what you want, drink what you want, play the hero all over the place, he meant that you had self-respect. Does that mean you have self-respect, madam? Let me remind you, he said you could eat what you want, drink what you want, play the hero all over the place. That's what he told you. But since you want to talk about legalities and briefs, Sharon brought some issues pertaining to it, and I will continue it. I will continue to show you. On Friday, I showed you all how Dr. Oli's leadership was critical. The people of Guyana recognize it. I'm going to show you this morning again how Dr. Oli's leadership in matters like these is very, very critical as well. I want to remind Kamala Prasad, the sister Sushila, that what Ms. Felix is talking about here is something recorded by Riatet, you know. Riatet recorded that on the 5th of May 2019, the Express, the headline was 7 lawyers under probe, corruption allegations into $1.4 billion in legal fees. It was also recorded by Gail Alexander in the Guardian, 2019. Hear what Gail Alexander said. 1.4 billion, excluding arrears. That is the overall figure up to 2015, which was shattered for payment of legal fees and briefs between 2010 and 2015. And hear what Gail Alexander went on to say. Fees ranging from as high as $58.1 million, meaning one attorney gets $58.1 million, and as low as $1.3 million. You hear that, Tushira? Well, let me come to show you the role of Dr. Oli in that. Because my contribution this morning is focusing on leadership and what role Dr. Oli played. I pointed out on Friday how he played a role in energy. You'll see what role he's playing now in dealing with corruption. Listen well. If you're closing your face, close and sit down. I'm quoting from Rhea Tate, which is Sharon's favorite reporter. She says, it was early in his tenure as opposition leader. People listen to this, because Chancey giving you a focus, as I usually try to do. It's not bacchanal here. We're talking about leadership and Trinidad and Tobago. That's what we're talking about. It was early in his tenure as opposition leader that Dr. Keith Rowley, early in his tenure, meaning just as he about to start his role as opposition leader, 2011, oh, you can listen to this, He raised that issue, what he saw as a eat our food frenzy. So Sharon, you know where she gets it from? She plagiarized Dr. Oli's term. Dr. Oli is the one in 2011 who referred to eat a food frenzy in the distribution of legal fees and briefs. Dr. Oli said, we are noting a growth in the pool of funds that is meant to pay lawyers. Are you hearing that? Like Dr. Oli talking, Dr. Oli promoting that. And hear that, that's in 2011. In 2012, Dr. Oli again, showing only something about leadership, showing us something Dr. Oli role is playing in Trinidad and Tobago, trying to make sure that the money of Trinidad and Tobago remains with the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Remember what the guy said? That's what he's fighting for. And that is what he's fighting for here too. In his second budget, not me saying that, reiterate, second budget speech, Dr. Oli again raised claim of the expenditure, right? And hear what he tell, hear what he said. He had a press conference on March 2012. People only listen, follow the political direction of Dr. Oli, But that is what I want to show this morning in all of this. In March 2012, Dr. Oli had a press conference about this matter. What do you think they're trying to do? Trying to get back the money for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Make sure that the money spent, in terms of is well spent, and for the benefit of the people. That is what he has been doing all the time over the last 7 years. March 12th, and you know what he told? You know what he told the people in the press conference? He said that before Kamla Prasad, the sister, and the UNC came into office, the maximum amount of allocation to hire private lawyers was $40 million. Before the UNC, before that UNC political virus came into being, into office, the maximum legal fees, annual legal fees of $40 million. When they come into office, you know what they escalate to? $200 million, 5 times the amount annually. That is what Dr. Oli told us. And Dr. Oli continued to prosecute the matter. So much so that 2 other attorneys decided to join in the thing. Here is part. Like 2012, I'm moving to 2013, to May 2013. Chancy like to credit to what he's telling all his facts. As Mr. Felix say, May 2013, 2 former AGs, Ramesh Lawrence Maraj and John Jeremy, held a joint press conference. So you hear that? One a former UNC and another one a former PNM. Two of them, Attorney General. Two Attorney Generals who are senior counsel. Yeah, a joint press conference. You know what that was about? Well, listen. You know what they say? They call a police investigation into the legal fees paid during Anand Ramlogan's tenure as AG. They also called for a forensic audit into the financial documents of the office of the AG. You hear that? Now, who started that? Who pushed and directed the attention for all of that? You're now Prime Minister. What was he doing? He was trying to make sure that the people of Trinidad and Tobago, the money for the people of Trinidad and Tobago is well spent and well directed. And that is my point. I want to close by pointing out to you, right, as well, Faris Alwali, I want to give him a little credit, you know, because he did something too when he came in 2016. Faris Alwali call out some people, boy. Faris Alwali did call out, you know. He called out in 2016. I gave you up to 2013. Now I want to tell you the government in power now. And of course, the Prime Minister has directed the Attorney General to pursue this matter because he started the matter in 2011. In 2012, John Jeremy and Ramesh Maraj in 2015. And now Faris asking in the Parliament. Faris talking in the Parliament in 2016. And he asked him, Kamala Prasad, the assessor, he asked her, well, one person, Gerald Ramdeen, sent a bill for $32 million. What about that? That's not me asking that. He said another one asked made a claim of $58.16 million. What about that? And another one made a claim of $38.8 million. What about that? He's asking those questions. And I want to close my contribution this morning by pointing out what Ria Tate said in closing. Ria Tate identified very much in closing where and who was responsible for all of that. Here's what Ria Tate said. 8.5 years after Dr. Rowley expressed his unease, remember I told you Dr. Rowley spoke about it in 2011. 8.5 years after, 2011, 8.5 years after is 2019. Here what happened? Dr. Rowley starts and pilot it and push it in the Parliament. Here what happened? On the 3rd of May 2019, Anand Ramlogan and Gerald Ramdeen are before the criminal court charged with conspiracy of the payment of legal fees. So you hear that? So shall I hear that? They are charged before the criminal court. I want to ask Sushila now. I want to ask Sushila, and I want to talk to the people of Tobago. Have you ever heard Gilbert Peterson, senior counsel? Yes, have you ever heard anything about him? And Russell Martineau, senior counsel, you know them before any court? You know that? And you know that Michael Commoner is the son of David Commoner, a Tobago stockman too? You remember that? The people of Tobago, ouch! Ouch! Come on! Tobago, wake up! She called 3 people with slave master names from Tobago. Ouch! And the charges against Ramlogan and Ramdeen, not me say so, that's the Express article. The charges relate alleged kickback into almost, what do you say this? Almost $1 billion in legal fees. And Sushila, I want to tell you about legal fees and briefs. Almost $1 billion in legal fees and briefs between 2010 and 2015. The charges are so serious that Ramdeen is on $1.5 million bail. Russell Martin on bail? Gilbert Peterson on bail. Michael Camino on bail. Asking only the people in Tobago, they on bail.
But you know what, Mr. Chance? She will not call them a eater food attorneys. She wouldn't call them a eater food attorneys. All right? She wouldn't call them that.
Yes, you quite right, Mr. Rich. Ram Logan is on $1.2 million deal. And the point I'm making this morning, as I close my contribution, from Friday, we got an article from Guyana, the Guyana News, talking about the leadership of Dr. Oli in energy. Today, my objective was to show you when they said in the newspaper, Guyana said that Dr. Oli trying to preserve and protect the money for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, make sure we get all the money. Here he is again, trying to protect the money. How you get the drift? And because he did that from 2011, 8 years after that, because of his drive, because of his focus on treating with corruption, 2 persons are before the criminal court charged and bail. And that is the leadership I'm speaking about this morning. People, pay attention. There's going to come a time when you have to do something about it. Act wisely. Thank you very much, Mr. Felix.
Thank you, Mr. Chance. Take it if you have it, Bruce.
No, nothing here yet. When you get a chance, check your phone.
Yes. Well, I have one here. Holding
Go
on.
ahead.
So I'm taking it. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Good morning to the listeners and callers of 91.9. I'll be very, very brief. Very brief today. It is quite a shame that what was highlighted, especially on the news last night, that they named Kamala, although she named many names, but Kamala Prasad Bissessa called, highlighted 4 names. And those 4 names were people with slave master names.
I have to laugh.
Understand?
I have to laugh, you know.
Huh?
I have to laugh.
No. The highlight, I would the news highlighted last night, the media highlighted that she called plenty names, you know. But they highlighted 4 people with slave master names. Eloquent lawyers in Trinidad and Tobago, attorneys. Senior counselor. I want to ask one question. Between 2010 and 2015, all those who got briefed, all those attorneys, like the call and say, oh, they're so very good, like Tatla Singh and Ramdeen and so on. When they were getting briefs in those years, them was senior counsel. But them rich like that from briefs, they were not senior counsel, you know. It's only afterwards Anand come and get senior counsel. You understand? But the others like Jack Dale. Remember, I remember a called Jack Dale? Remember where he was for a certain length of time? Huh? Or do you remember? He was one of them fellas who was convicted. But eventually, I think he got off the case even after a while. Ramdeen, he's a senior counsel. Varun Debadin is a senior counsel. Huh? Taklal Singh is a senior counsel. None of them. But big out of the $1.4 billion. All that passed. You understand? She call none of them names. But you call people of stature, people like Russell Martino, Elton Prescott. These are very, very popular, well-studied people with senior counsel after the name, with letters after the name. And you calling them names as beggars and eater food people, who you could not even stand up next to in any court to contest any brief. But that is what we have today, people.
You have to be mindful, eh? You have to be mindful and you have to be very, very careful. You understand? And I want only to look and see who is among the top 10 richest people in Trinidad and Tobago today. Take a look at the list and see who in the top 10. And only to understand. And check and see before 2010 if they were in the top 10. And tell me what will you see. Have a good day, Mr.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Guys, you can call on this side, eh?
I tell you.
Hey, as I say that.
Take it, man. Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Bruce and Angie.
Morning, Angie.
Miss Shahan, if you're looking at somebody having a few sips, right? And then all of us, at some point, you see they run and they start to offload, bring up everything. You could watch them and say, one time, they drunk, they had a little too much, right? So I want Pushwati to bear in mind that whatever comes out of her will defile her. So she should choose, in her haste to describe people, she should choose her words wisely. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Crosby?
Sharon.
Yeah?
You ever hear what people say every barrel has every day in market?
Yes, yes.
Me not say that barrel has every day in market. Every barrel has every day in court. Okay, come in. Right, bye.
Thank you very much. You know what is, so you calling them eater food beggars. Beggars. When the People's Partnership was in office, the lawyers, all the attorneys who got briefed, they weren't beggars.
And?
Until today, that caused two of the attorneys at SC, and me I know what C the next one is, before the court. Look, Olia, 7:40 a.m. I want to change a little bit in a short while because I want us to talk about this Attorney Rights Police Service Commission on Top Cop selection process. Ignore probes into Griffith's conduct.
I want you.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Merry Christmas, my brother.
How you doing,
Brother
sir?
Sterling, boy.
How the weather treated you in Carnage?
It's nice, I can't complain.
Lovely, because when I watch the waters, I remember you down there, you know.
Yeah.
Nice. Merry Christmas, my Sharon Felix.
Brother Sterling, Happy New Year.
Peace and blessings to you, my dear.
How you doing?
Mr. Auntie, morning. Mr. Chance, Sister Jenny. Where I calling to say Miss Sharon Felix and Mr. Bruce Wayne. I was talking to Dominic yesterday concerning the federation whereby we former Prime Minister, the father of the nation, may his soul rest in peace, was dealing with in the early Miss Sharon Felix. Yeah, because that federation had come off Miss Sharon Felix. These are the kind of things we will not be hearing today. Because half of these people, Miss Sharon Felix, if it's not in Trinidad and Tobago, some part of the Caribbean, Miss Sharon Felix, they would have been behind bars. Because the federation would have been set up with lawyers, magistrates, judges from all parts of the Caribbean, so it would not be only one nation have that. We'd have been picking them out from all parts of the nations. So when people like these people here, we call themselves lawyers and senior lawyers, Mr. Sharon Felix and Mr. Bruce Wayne, all today, Miss Felix, they would have been wearing blue, green, yellow, pink, wherever suit Mr. Sharon Felix they will be wearing today. But because of the breakdown of the federation, these people have billions of taxpayers' dollars watching we and laughing at us. Mr. Sharon Felix and Mr. Bruce Wayne, thanks for the time. Have a pleasant day. Watch the weather because the weather changing and all be safe for me, please. Thanks, Mr. Bruce Wayne. Thanks, Mr. Sharon Felix, for the time. Blessings.
Yes, my brother.
Thank you very much, Brother Sterling. Thank you so kindly. I have Miss Mount St. George holding on. Mount St. George?
Yes, Auntie Sharon, me again.
Yes.
Professor Chance, morning to you. You are one person I'm supposed to shout all the time also. You are the professor of 91.9 and the real professor. Truth, proper information, and reliable information. That's what you are. I want to ask Shushila, they're calling her, whatever, if for 21 years she said that they couldn't build a proper fence on her house in Philippines, and within 6 months' time, she ended up having a palace almost as nice as the one in England that the Queen lived in. So what was she then? Let she ask Mr. Jacona to give her the names of all who were the beggars between 2010, that was in the UNC government, who had to send their wife to school and this and that, and all who couldn't, he had to go by the doubles man and pay for doubles for them. And now their names are at the top of the money people in Trinidad and Tobago. That is what she's supposed to do. People, all you trolls who want us to be the prime minister again, you all would live long to see that in Trinidad and Tobago. She can't even walk or stand up, but you all want her to be the prime minister. What do you all want? An invalid? Dr. Rowley is in his 70 and he's moving like if he's a 21-year-old. You all look at that. See if anybody holding him, and when he's talking, if anybody had to stand up in case he wants some water to hand it to him. Come on, people.
Thank you very much, Mount St. George. If you have any there, take it, Bruce.
No. Well, yeah, one now come. One now come. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning. Sharon, morning.
Morning, Roberto.
I add one thing to what it is Mr. Chance had informed us about. And that is one of the reasons I do believe she may have been able to make that statement. Is that if you notice the names of the lawyers that she called were all having slave masters' names. So in effect what she was doing is insinuating that all black people are beggars.
And
but then what can we expect when it is sometimes we just prove her right because we just accept dry bread and water and we are bought for such a cheap price. But when it is the gentleman went down in Chagonas, he had to walk with roti and sweet drink. So if we are like that, what you expect? We just make myself disillusioned. We just beat up we own self and bring myself down because we are bought for a banana. You remember the election when they had people giving them bananas? People, and these are the people all you want to come back in charge of you. They don't like you. They consider you beggars. They consider you animals. And this is the same thing that happened. The same way they are attacking the Law Association. It's the same thing they did with the independent bench, and I put the independent in quote unquote, because we see that the fear took hold of them this time. You remember what they did with the independent Senator Sharon and Bruce during the move to remove the president? Remember how they got on with the independents? It is the same. Once they do not get their way. But I want to ask the godly lady something. When it is you have your case concerning the email gate, you didn't find that the person was a eater food person, seeing that they did not recluse themselves from the commission. When it is his partner was your defense lawyer. Sharon, you all have a nice.
Well said, Roberta. Memory lane we going down. And you hear what she called. She ain't call it in so many words. Remember, there was a SC who wrote giving support. They start off saying The AG must resign and then they give support to him. But she cuss he too. All they're good, yes. In this country, all they're good. Anyhow, Trinidad and Tobago, it is 7:48 a.m. Mr. Chance.
Yeah, just before you leave, I want you to leave this. Somebody asked how people getting rich. Eh? And I want to remind them what Harry Truman, a former president of the United States, says. Listen to me carefully. This is the words of Harry Truman. Show me a man that gets rich in politics, and I will show you a crook. Show me a man that gets rich in politics, and I will show you a crook. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Chance. Only this morning, deep, you know.
Sharon.
Yes, Bruce?
So, you was called by your name, your government name, and it became an issue. Right? You replied to that with a derogatory comment, right? Now you're back in the public domain, calling names, right? You're calling names. So should a lawyer or two lawyers decide to reply to you, right, and say something out of the ordinary, let us say they decide to call you drunkard or something like that, you know that could be our next bacchanal, right?
No, that wouldn't be. She ain't gonna answer that. She gonna send her minions to answer.
You have to be crazy.
She gonna send them to answer.
Oh,
you see,
always want to call somebody some name and from
Bruce and I, the same thing I tell you the other day. With that next one who does call himself professor. That is, he does start to attack you and interfere with you first, and when you reply to him, he can't take the answer. If you know your back weak, oh God, don't go underneath no step and no door to stand up now. If you know your back weak, don't interfere with things that don't concern you. And if you know you can't take the jamming, stay out of the kitchen. Don't enter the fire. Don't enter the heat. And that's what I tell you. Is the change from the dollar that's caused the noise. Continue. You know somebody takes you on and they start to say all kind of thing. They start to tell you about Christian. They start to tell you about all kind of things. You know you okay answer.
Fed up with that, yes.
Stop interfering with people and calling them names.
Always all doing that, you know. Always doing that. And from the time they say boo about you, everybody want to jump on the high horse.
As you talk to the say racial, but is it because you feel you're in your heart or somewhere, or the names confusing you? Must you feel all the people who support Reginald Armour is SPNM? And they might be African people?
This is it.
I'm just looking on and seeing it.
We have a few seconds before the break.
The break? Well, right. So when we come back, we will go into this letter.
Yes.
Attorney writes PSC on top cop selection. All you good, yes?
A
probe going on.
That's an all.
A probe going on, you know. An investigation going on. Ignore that.
That'll be mad.
Then you could send a man with a criminal background.
This is coming from a lawyer. That is just to
you could send a man, but Bruce, you could send a man with a criminal background. So a man could be before the court for murder, and he could send his
sending his documents.
He could send in his documents. And then if they pick you while sitting in the chair, they find you guilty. Look, how they give me a break this morning, eh? Go to your break, eh? Go to your break.
Yes,
my break might be so hot.
We'll be right back.
Carnival not here, but it feels like carnival right here. I say happy carnival to you. I smile on my face, yeah. I celebrate it. So if you're proud to be alive, put your hands up. Alive. Carnival. Carnival. Again. Alive. Carnival. I say happy carnival to you regardless of what. Soon. And you. And you and you. Happy carnival. We're taking a jump in love right now. Hold your partner and jump. We're taking a jump. Breakway. It's not subject. Everybody, we're taking a jump. Breakway. Look at me. How you going? Hope everything good. Long time I don't see your face. It's been a whole year, but at least we making memories right here. Alas, carnival come back, carnival again. Alas, carnival. Hold your partner right now. Take a jump, take a. We taking a. Hey, and you, and you, and you. Happy carnival to you. Take a jump in love. I'm taking a jump, jump. Breakway. It's not stop. Hey, I'm taking a jump. Breakway. It's not stop. Right now, reflection, sleep for this.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Monday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, gogi, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 9:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Street 919 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com.
Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HODP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter. Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting live it rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Good about I'm looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it's on to it.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check out the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You every Friday evening from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He had showeth thee, O main, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. In the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For further information, call 753-1133 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of quick information for you. Hot Off the Press presents our first boat ride. Come celebrate Aisha's birthday with us on Saturday, August 13th on board the Embassy yacht. Boarding 6:30 p.m. sharp at Hyatt Waterfront, sailing till 11 p.m. All-Star DJ Cats, shots on entry. Get your tickets early. First 100 will be sold at $150. For tickets and info, you can call Robert at 333-2181 or Ulu at 730-3665. Champions, let's party in fine style aboard the Sea Champion. Also, yacht lovers, let's get ready to party on board the luxurious Embassy yacht. For more information, you can call us on 399-5959 or 280-7512, or you can email coralvisiontT@gmail.com. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand available. Don't forget Power Master, Optima, Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. It's all at Johnny Q, number 59 Peter Avenue, Woodbrook, and the Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. And join Pastor Kelvin, Harry, Narayan and friends for the Way, the Truth, the Life radio program, Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the street 909 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845 or 349-5178 or 342-030-7303. Tune into the Street 909 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life. The Health Store being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. Yes, so we're back. Sharo?
Yes.
Yes, my dear.
Oh, God, Well, I can't get up and go today. Our next one of them, like, collapsed just now. Oh, Lord. I'm waiting. I think they said they flagged on an ambulance, so I'm waiting to hear what happened. Right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we're back. It's 8:04 a.m. Remember, today is the 20th of July, 2022. Attorney writes PSC on top cop selection process. Ignore probes into Griffith's conduct. Attorney Larry Lala, on Monday wrote to the Police Service Commission, PSC, requesting that it not consider the content or contents of a report of a previous incarnation of the PSC when considering Gary Griffith for the post of Police Commissioner. In a 2-page letter sent to PSC Chairman, retired Justice Judith Jones, Lala asked for confirmation that the contents of a report done by retired Justice Stanley John into allegations of a bribery racket for firearm users license, FULs, will not be considered during the process for selecting a police commissioner. John, Mr. Archer, you have to hold on a while. John was hired to conduct the investigations in December 2020 after the National Security Council, chaired by the Prime Minister, appointed retired Rear Admiral Hayden Pritchard and retired Senior Superintendent Arthur Barrington to look into the issuing of FULs. At the time, Griffith had approved over 5,000 FULs with over 100 civilians granted permission to carry high-powered weapons. Before his tenure, an average of 200 FULs were issued annually, mainly for civilians to carry handguns and shotguns. The Police Complaints Authority, PCA, also investigated the increase in FUL successful applications, while the police service had their own criminal investigation leading to 15 charges against 2 officers assigned to the firearm units. ASP Aaron Bedu, 56, and Sergeant David Swanson, 45, were charged with misbehavior in public office by conspiring with other people between February and April 2021 to approve variation letters for licensed firearm holders to purchase additional firearms and ammunition. Bedu was charged with 6 offenses, while Swanson was charged with 9. Last month, Griffith reapplied for the post of commissioner, which was advertised in June with a deadline date for applicants at 4 p.m. on June 30th. A previous list of potential candidates was discarded after the former Police Service Commission, led by Chairman Bliss Prasad, imploded. The application became necessary after a completed merit list was submitted to President Paula May Weeks on August 11, 2021, and immediately withdrawn. The Jones-led PSC said the previous list will be abandoned for a fresh process. The withdrawal of the merit list triggered calls for government members to resign, change the laws to select a police commissioner and deputies, and a failed attempt by the opposition to impeach the president. In his letter, Lala wrote, should your commissioner decide to use the said report and let me say that again. Should your commission, decide to use the said report in considering and treating with Mr. Griffith said application, that he would be first provided with a copy of the report and be allowed a reasonable opportunity to consider the contents of same prior to receiving any questions your commission may have on the contents. Lala said previous attempts to get a copy of the report from the PSC were unsuccessful. He said there were inaccuracies in the public domain that were supposedly part of the report. He said the report covered the period 2018 to 2021 when Griffith was police commissioner. He added that at no time prior to the completion of the report was his client given an opportunity to respond to claims made. He further asked that all other reports done in relation to the police service during Griffith's time at the helm not be used, and if so, Griffith be afforded an opportunity to respond. On July 8, the PSC in a media release said it appraised Griffith's performance from January to August 2021. The results were not released as the PSC at the time was finalizing the report. In that release, the PSC said it hopes to complete the process of selecting candidates for the top cop post by the end of the year. On Monday, the Prime Minister said the report done by John will be sent to the PSC in full and similarly to Parliament. He said the report made for very disturbing reading. He said the report made for very disturbing reading. Rowley added that the John report will also be sent to Acting Commissioner of Police MacDonald Jacob. In December last year, another investigation into dealings at the firearm unit of the police service began, spearheaded by 3 retired officers, Wellington Virgil, Raymond Craig, and Luke Charles, along with 3 current officers and a secretariat from the National Security Ministry. The Finance Ministry also audited the police service under Griffith's watch, resulting in some 19 contracted workers being terminated. Lord. Asked on Monday about Griffith getting Parliament support if the PSC selects him, Rowley said he was not prepared to speak about any one candidate. Why are you talking to me about Gary Griffith? There are 1.4 million citizens. The work of the commission applies to 1.4 million citizens. I don't know who the commission will recommend to the Parliament, and I have no idea at this point in time how the parliamentary decision will go. So to be picking up the name of one individual and bringing it forward is just for the behavior of the day.
The effervescence.
Yes, the behavior of the day. Griffith and Rowley had a public falling out in 2020 over the enforcing of the public health regulations. After he was called to a meeting with Rowley, Griffith publicly apologized to Rowley, saying he was passionate. After that public spat, Rowley wrote to the then Sipasad-led PSC, expressing that he lost confidence in Griffith as police commissioner. Now, let's take this step by step.
You know, I want to run in.
You want to run in before me? Talk fast.
Sean Felix. If every Monday morning I inside the courthouse for robbing somebody, doing some kind of crime, wherever the case might be, picking up people thing, going with it, all we are working at touching people thing, but boom, I'm ready to go and get a new job in this new place, right? But I saying to them, no, somebody represented me saying to them, don't study how he used to thief people thing now. You don't study that now. That not relevant now. That not relevant now. Only hire him. He ain't got thief all the thing. Only hire him. Really? Seriously? That does work out here? Sean, when you're going for a job, is a whole set of background check on you, and as they find some discrepancy somewhere, you might get a phone call. Good day, Miss Felix. Yes, we realize that you applied for so and so position at our establishment, but we've seen some things here we want to ask some questions about. You know, we want to find out from you what's going on with this and what's happening there and there. That will determine the outcome of whether or not you get that position. So you cannot say that here we're going on a well, don't study what I do before now. Don't study these kind of things. And now you're now asking for him to be given an opportunity to respond. Mr. Griffith was responding all through everything. When he did stop talk. Look, will they give me a break, eh? That'll be crazy.
But I want to go a little further. Mr. Griffith has now aligned himself back again with a political party. So, how mutual are you going to be, Mr. Griffith?
Sharon.
Mr. Lala, you didn't write that to the PSC?
Sharon, what's my friend name again?
Who?
My friend who does sing Kaiso and Mr.
Watchman.
Griffith? Okay.
Watchman.
Right. Mr. Griffith tell him he's aligned with the PNM, so he cannot serve as a police officer. No, that was oh gosh.
Tell me.
Is Wade or Wayne?
Yes, Wade Hades.
Right.
Right, that's the man in the van.
I just want to know now.
Trinidad and Tobago, the lines are open. It's 8:14 a.m. The lines are open. The lines are open. Take your calls.
Full of it, yes.
Well, you just know. I just had to answer a call here. Take your calls. This is important. I have to take this call.
Okay, so guys, you can call over here at 342-0081 or at 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Bruce and Miss Sharon. Blessed morning to you all. You know, listening this morning and what Miss Pamela put across, I believe she need to go back to school. But primary school, down to kindergarten, to understand real politics. And also I listened to the conference by the Prime Minister. He is a way above everyone else, because in the conference when they asked the question concerning Mr. Armour and the seat of the lawyers, what do you have to say? He said, well, I have nothing to say now. I'm a geologist. That is to tell you how intelligent that fellow is. He said, I'm not a lawyer, I leave it to the lawyers to decide. And this goes to Miss Kamala. She needs to keep her mouth closed. She don't know when to speak, just like Daryl Griffith. You don't know when to stop talk. Blessing to you all.
Thank you very much, caller. Yeah. Bruce, my point is, right? You are vying for a position, and I want to hear somebody in a management position call Mr. You see, that's Catalina, Mr. Chance. You are vying for a position, right? But when you when you send in your documents, remember, they will start to do background checks on you immediately, right? Lo and behold, I am finding out that there's a query going on with you with something. And this is in the public domain, you know. This is not something was hidden. We have people who got locked up and so on. Your name has been in this whole melee. So you are saying to us, forget that. Put him back. Send him to be debated, his name to be debated. And yes, okay, we're taking him back. And you're going back there to interfere with the same course of justice that taken place. If a man bring an allegation against you in your workplace about something, of some kind of nature, and an investigation had to take place.
True.
You wouldn't be sent on administrative leave until that investigation is completed and the findings, according to the nature of the complaint. I'm just asking a simple question. According to the nature of the complaint, wouldn't you be sent on administrative leave until such time as the investigation is either near to completion, or they say, look, we ain't seen no findings, that the person come back out to work, eh? What we doing? What kind of? You wouldn't call this a eat a food lawyer. You wouldn't call Larry Lana that. You wouldn't call it that at all. All they call me now, I don't want to get, I always get in trouble, for my mood. Always. I know, let me tell you, I want to tell people something. I understand people want to go around, as I say this here, remember, to spread propaganda and rumors on people. I want to tell Ole, I'm a child of God, And when Ole try to do me wickedness, it just come back to haunt Ole. Because I understand people going and telling other people, I am snitching and giving some kind of talking of some kind of dotishness. Let me tell you something. Them thing ain't pay me one black stink cent. I don't have time for that. My day, I wish I could have 48 hours in my day. I don't have time for things that not concerning me and don't pay me a salary. And if you feel you so good that I could leave from where I am to go to talk about you, something had to be wrong with you. I ain't got time for that. Let me just put that on the record. So all who run in to go and make mischief and tell people that I talking about them, all you could take that and kiss it to hell, because I don't care. And if I say or do something, I'm big enough to say yes, I do it or say it, because you can't cut me tail. So for you as a big man to sit down and let somebody come to fill your head and tell you about I carrying news to some way, I ain't gonna call way, then he's a fool. Check and see the people who bring in that information or who telling you that. What is their avenue of accomplishment for that? Think about it. You are important to me that I have to talk about you. You are important to me. I don't care what you do. It has nothing to do with me. Whatever you do it on your own. The consequences, you will face it. So I'm just telling you that, sir. I'm telling you. And it's the same thing. Or let us be talking out of timing. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon, again. This example concerning this recommendation about getting a job, that is how I see it, because, me only did 7th standard, me not go to high school. And that is how I understand it. And when they are saying or saying things, do they consider the young people in the country for what they are hearing? A 15, 16, 17, 24-year-old man, woman, child. When they hear these things, they figure, well, that is true, because if he could say so, this is it. And they're just taking wrong things and making it right for the young people. No wonder why some of them are behaving, out of the way, as us calling on our parents. Let us take care of our children. Let us teach them the right things. Okay? Because they are hearing the wrong things outside from big senior people who you expect to look up to. Okay then, bye.
Yes, Bruce.
I messaged you back, eh?
Oh, you did?
Yes, it's kind of long. I seen one here.
Yeah, take it.
Hello, good morning.
Well, it's 8:20.
Morning again,
Lord.
Morning, Mano.
Morning, Sharon. Well, you know what I don't wonder? I don't get involved in this part of the banter. But Miss Camilla Prasad, the sister, after you do all what you do and people know and hear all what you say, you would get up and face your neighbor and them in the morning and come outside and smile and feel honest and comfortable about yourself. Do you do that? When you come outside, you must just go out from a basement, drive straight out in the road, because you cannot face your neighbors.
the people in the area where you live come outside, all the nonsense that you talk, and call people all sorts of names in front of your neighbors and them. Your neighbors and them have confidence and faith in you to vote for you. Your neighbors and them will be liars and also thieves if they come and vote for you, because if they vote for you, they know what you are. They are the same thing to Ms. Camilla Pusat says that give this country a chance that the country build. You understand? Let us build this country into be a model nation of the world that people can take example from us. Look at Dr. Rowley, how he operates. Look how he move around. You and the whole group earlier in the parliament, there's some saying yes because and no because they had to say it. They should be a voting by ballot, so nobody will know. You will be out long time. Ms. Camilla Pusat, Mr. Go and take a rest, please. Are gone.
Sharon.
Yes, Bruce.
Dwayne O'Connor.
Dwayne O'Connor.
I was reminded.
That's the man. You remember that? You remember. When he had thrown his hat in the ring for local election, and they take him to task.
Yep.
Come on, Gary Griffith. Don't play them games with us, man.
Yep.
Don't play them games with me, nah. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, my dear.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Yes, I was going to tell you that. I cannot be real. I'm
Nigel, I'll hit your lash, you know. Nigel, you know, you'll be on top of things. What's going on today?
I sent it to Bruce.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You have a good day. I don't want to get it back.
All right, darling. Yes, that is a fact.
Yeah.
It is true. And not only that, I remember a particular person. Hey, this place, this thing open plan. I remember a particular person I know real good who does call our program. Got calling to tell him to stay off of Facebook and all of that. A police officer. But you living on Facebook, as they say, they ain't finished say the rest of the alphabet, you know. You gone down to Z and you're answering black is white. All you good, yes? All you good. You want to throw? No, man. You know, some people get vexed with me and stop calling the program because they find that we was going down on Gary Griffith and they were supporting Gary Griffith and so on. I and Gary Griffith was going down. We were good. We're still good. I consider it still good. But the truth be told, so, I don't know. Anyhow, no problem. And I do have no problem with that. So, Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:26 a.m. Mr. Archer, you was calling. And let me say good morning to all our Tobago listeners. On the internet, wherever you are this morning, I say thank you. And I say again, tell your neighbor, tell your friend, invest in a little internet so they could hear us on Facebook and on YouTube. Right. Good. The numbers will be high enough. So Trinidad and Tobago, let me say again, or 300 plus persons on our Facebook page. Thank you so much. And on our YouTube page, let me see. Well, where they gone? Right. Or 477 persons. Thank you so kindly for choosing to be here on with us and making our program number one in the morning. Yes. All they can do all they want. And all they have to come up here. Whether all you like it or not, all you have to listen. And all you have to come up. All the trolls, they have to come and listen. And they only have to come and comment. Whether all they comment good or not, all you have to come. That is okay. We welcome all you. Listen to a good program. Caller, good morning.
Hey, Sharon, morning. Bruce.
Morning.
Gary Griffith, right? He doesn't do this thing there when anything happens and talk about crime and under his watch. He had crime done in Guinea, all his stats. When something happened in the police service, he butting in with himself and talking about the acting commissioner, what he's doing is what, and he can always get him to talk on it, right? And he always talk about what he did, because when I was there, I did this, and this would happen, and I had the crime down, and this and that. Gary Griffith didn't come in there and change the system to get a gun license. Asking a question. When he did that, didn't racket start? A racket escalated, as a matter of fact, with the gun license. Well, that's that, but it escalated to the point of there was a syndicate inside there making millions of dollars on gun licenses. People paying $30,000 to get a gun license and all these other things. Who is responsible for that? The acting commissioner of police now? Gary, come now, man. Don't change the goalpost when it suits you now, man. You're responsible for that. You need to clear that up. You went in there. You changed the process to suit you. Racket start on date that it went so bad that in a report it was so ridiculous when the report come out. And you trying to distance yourself away from that? Gary, you are the one who had to clear that up. And if it happened under you, you shouldn't even now try to apply to be the commissioner again. You know, because if you get back there, who knows? Maybe okay, then you cover it up like with the AG and Kamala and Honeywell. You know what them do. So the possibility exists that you could go back inside and cover up all your mischief that happened under you. Thank you.
I tell you, Trinidad and Tobago. And you know, I didn't want to go. I ain't going back there, but somebody telling us on the Ram Logan also lied to the Privy Council. Facts. All the boys, they have a banter going on the YouTube here. You know when all they come in, when all they run in, and all they hit them brick wall, all they just have to fall. You're running, all you're running in Ramesh Ramnarayan. You run in. You hear what he said now? Sean, better the 9,000 PNM children can't read better nothing. Hey.
Sharon.
Papa, you.
Sharon.
Papa, you. All you do well. Here now. All you really support all your leader, you know. You know, when they can't get the way, they just revert to nasty remarks and call names and so on.
Quick.
He know 9,000 of the children is PNM children, Papa. I hope when I start to call out some of the names, it's some of them, half of them, anyhow. I'm caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Sharon, I cannot confused, right? Because if a lawyer try to talk for you, to give a job, when you have a job, you say what you want more, you ain't for the job, you're okay. So I'm trying to understand what makes you so different, or who really is you that a lawyer I talk on your behalf to give a job where you say you don't want I ain't born for. I'm trying to understand.
Well, after you open your political party, you could say anything, but why now you have you send that?
Well, I come under that. And now I open my party. We don't know who the secretary, who the treasurer, and you open my party and I it. And now you come back now after you open your party. You come back and try and get the work where you're saying about it. And every time you talk against people who. You talk against people who, if you get a job, you have to work with on a everyday basis. I don't know is this man okay in the hearing? Because every time you open your mouth, you're talking to the people who you have to go and work with every day. So the only thing if you get a gross of it, you offer to be little tense. One and two, Sean, in the end, the fireman with 21, not one, not two, 21 actually. What's that? Hello?
Yes, go ahead, caller.
Yeah. And they found a man of 21 as well. Not one, not two. Not
21?
How he get that?
I don't know. People with criminal record and all have FUL.
I lapsing, but
Oh, yeah.
And for me, I wonder if I could apply to get one.
You better go for my things,
I want to know if I can apply to figure out too that because he alone has 21. 21. So you want 21 guns in your house, and people and you sign off for that. I'm at 21 guns in your house, and now it's okay. You are one, you are two. You are 21 guns in your house, and now it's okay. And I'll say, as you come out, according to the money, you should have your foot. You can't show at all. You really believe you go and get it? And this lady, I couldn't call this one because I was driving on the road. And this lady, she wants everybody, they call her and start a call names. I wish all of them, who don't you call? Sushi. Because you don't have information on murder. So as you get what you want, you vex. And try to come and call names. But you know, that does move. So you can imagine if you lost that, back on any place. But you know what? Everybody knows you vex. And if the same lawyer who you say hide behind, he was one of the ones who was against, and now he's for, and you know you ain't calling him.
Not a word. Not a word.
But again, this is a good fella. Just grab up in the sun paper because it is clear in our foregone conclusion they cannot get the work. Get in the head. They can't get the work. That's honest.
Thank you very much. And the conversation is on the Facebook going on, but by Bacchanal on YouTube, you know, all you just jump in and run in and fall down. Ramesh must feel you're running into this chat and feel is a bunch of dunce people on the chat. Well, let me tell you, you run into a good brick wall. They go deal with you. All you're good, yes? All you're good. That is all they just refer to. Name calling. All they might start to cuss to just now. Because you can't get your way. And everything is about who can't read and who this and PNM this and PNM that. And it's have plenty people. How you could watch a man, and that's the conversation I had the other day in a particular place. How you could watch a man and say who he belong to unless he openly align himself to a political organization. I just align minds. I tell only who I am. And when that time, if ever I had to change, I go tell only when I change. I ain't afraid that. And I ain't afraid to deal with the issues neither when they come. So let's continue. Continue. You're talking about the 9,000 children who PNM children. But you ain't talking about the 9,000 persons that did get locked up. You ain't talking about that. How they were treated, all they good. Continue. Go long, bam, bam. We'll see about they continue with all the rubbish. Yeah. All they good is. So they will put me in that category. Anyhow, Trinidad and Tobago, I just want to thank all of you this morning for logging on and being part of our conversation. Current news. I want to thank YouTubers, Facebook, and people find us on different frequencies for themselves. They go up on different things and find the radio station. So I want to thank all of the viewers, callers, listeners, Texas, Trinidad, Tobago, the world by extension. All of you listening on the radio, thank you so much for coming up this morning to be part of the program, and every morning, as a matter of fact. I want to thank all of you. And let me tell all you, yes, on YouTube, I'm talking to all you this morning, Titans. All you attack him with full force. Give him it good. All of you all answer him. Answer him with the correct information. Give him the facts. You all have the permission. Give it to him. He fast, all you take him. You know when you want to send the dog to attack, take him, boy, take him. All you give him it good. He fast. Come on, all you come up and support Sean. Give Sean some back in here. And Sean, I have your back. Don't worry. Give it to him good. Anyhow, I just want to continue every morning. I planned to do a survey, and I'm going to do my survey this morning. You all just need to call us and tell us where you are, and
just call and show the area.
Show the area. So I want to find out where you're listening from, and of course, if what you got this morning was facts enough for you to go by for the balance of the day. Yes,
right,
if the information was good enough for you.
So therefore, we doing caller. Good morning. Sour facts.
Right. Good. And that is all. I don't want, if you're talking too much, you'll be cut off. We just want that to get enough calls in. So you call in 307-0930, 307-0930, or 475-7426. Right. 475-7426.
And you can call 342-0081 and 466-5391. I have one.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, home.
And she's a fool, you know.
Angie, I forgot to say facts.
Oh, God. Hey, 1285.
Nice.
Thank you very much. That's what we're talking about.
Here again. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
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 How it is,
Wait, caller, just now. Wait.
The code.
I think you miss it. We doing where you're calling from, and you're saying facts.
Okay, I'm calling from Cuba.
Nice.
And you say they're calling from Cuba?
Right, I told you, you're calling from Cuba, and you're getting facts this morning, so you have to tell me facts. That's the survey we're doing right now.
Okay, we're getting the facts.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, San Fernando. Facts.
Nice.
Thank you very much. I have another one here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, the Republic of Pleasantville. Facts.
I need to visit that republic.
Come on, guys, call us up.
I want here. Caller,
On
good morning.
my phone. Oh, Lord, I tell all you.
Morning, Sean. Facts. Calling from Kelly Village.
Nice.
Excellent. Caller, you're calling to give the information on the radio?
Hello, morning, facts.
Thank you. Where are you calling from?
Martin.
Thank you very much. I tell you all on my phone. Call us. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm waiting on the calls. That means all you was sleeping?
Wait. I want here.
Yes, now, caller.
Morning, Tobago. Facts, man. You know where, you know.
Thank you very much, Miss Crosby. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yes, sir. Caller, good morning.
Merry
Hold
Christmas.
on, Maura. Hold on.
Nice.
Maura?
Facts.
All right. Mount St. George.
Facts, Auntie Sharon, Uncle Brucey.
Thank you very much. That's another Tobago caller from Mount St. George.
I want
Come
here.
on, guys. Call
Caller,
us up.
morning.
Morning, Captain. Facts.
Nice.
Thank you very much, caller. Good morning from my phone.
You want to stronghold coffee time and facts in the tail.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Boston South. Facts.
Aye. That's what we talking about. Come on, you see, it's all over here. We getting calls.
Caller, good morning.
It's not the same thing yet, eh?
Nice.
Thank you very much. Come on, guys. Keep it coming. Oh, God, all on my phone here. Jesus. Caller, good morning.
Nice.
Hello, morning, Sharon. Facts, South Approach.
Thank you very much. All right. Keep it coming. Caller, good morning.
Facts.
Aye. That's what we're talking about. Take it again.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Kunupia. Facts.
Nice.
All right. Good morning to my girl, Margaret. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, morning, Diego Martin. Facts.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Caller, morning.
Bruce.
Malabar.
Nice.
Caller, good morning.
Sweetie Pie and Handsome Brucey, Tobago in the house.
Maria, morning.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Go ahead, Maria. Come on, call us up. I want to hear some people from Arima, from Cedrus. Come on, Sour. Where's my Sour pussy? What, Molly sleeping? Get up. Anything?
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Melanie Garden. Facts.
Nice.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Mr. Blackman, good morning. Come on, guys. Dabadi O'Meara, Come on. Ay. If I didn't get this call here, I'm feeling good. Caller, good morning.
Tobago West. Fact.
Thank you very much. Let me say good morning to Mrs. Rowley. Good morning, my darling. Love you, Mason Hall. Call us up.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Bruce Sharon.
Morning.
Fact.
Nice.
Aye. That we talking about. We taking the poll also, the survey also on Facebook and YouTube. Just tell me where you're sending your information from and you're inside. All right? So let's go.
Caller, morning. Hello.
All right, that person's sleeping. I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Caller, good morning. Fact.
Where you calling from?
Transcarton.
Thank you very much. All right. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sarah and Bruce. Londonville Facts.
Aye. That what we talking about.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce and Miss Sharon Phillips. More than fact.
Nice.
Love and tell.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. All right, so I see in Couva here, Dexter. Facts.
Yeah, Bruce, Barataria Facts.
Yeah, man, bless.
Yes. It's thing looking nice on down here, man. Oh, yes, man.
Yeah, I think I have a
Brooklyn Facts.
Caller, good morning.
Ashton Clark.
Hello, good morning, Sharon Bruce, Toronto. Facts.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Hey, all my Facebookers, how you could do this right now? Get back here. It just got off on me, the damn thing and the damn training. Right. Come on, guys, call us up. We want to know.
One here again. Caller, morning.
Vessany in the house.
Lost it. Call me.
Bedfordshire in the UK, Facts.
Caller, morning.
Delaware, Facts.
Yes, good morning. Some Avenue, Mallet Facts.
Nice.
Thank you. Allison, New Jersey, Facts. Couva, Caledonia.
Hello, Miss All by 50 Facts.
Rowley. Cedras Facts. PNM Doubles Lover. Oh God, all this stuff. Gay Lawrence Facts. Good morning. San Fernando Facts. St. James Hospital Facts. All they take that. Bonnet, La Hocketa, New Jersey again. And we go in. Come on. St. Madeleine. Oh, good, New Jersey again.
Again.
Take it.
Calling on behalf of Mr. Pinel. Facts.
Caller from on my phone. Caller. Where you calling from?
I am in Facts.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
All right, I have another one again. Wait, another foreign call. All right, hold on. I'm a partner here. Come on. Yes, Mr. Gibbs?
Sour Brooklyn Facts. Facts.
He's in Sour Brooklyn. Look, all they're weak. All on my phone is sending Shagona's Facts. Oh, gosh. All they behave. Behave nice. Mason Hall Facts. 100% Facts. Skirtshaw. New Jersey again Facts. Come again. Where are you? I'm going back up a little bit.
Val saying Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Edwards. Morning, Brian.
Talk to us. Where is this? Oh God, I ain't calling no other radio station, not me. St. Madeleine Facts. Facts, more Facts, Cedras. Right. St. James, I said that already. New Jersey, right? Facts. Good. I see in Gemma Alexander Facts, Palo Seco Facts, Philly Facts.
I think I have one here just now. Wait. Wait, just now. Wait.
Take it. Wait on loudspeaker.
Robust morning.
Maria James Facts. The UK again. Sally Gale, McNeil O'Connor Facts.
Gasparilla fax, Point Fortin fax, Port of Spain fax, Lavantil Success Village fax. Wait. La Joquita again fax, Brooklyn again fax, San Pedro, Rio Claro fax, New York City fax.
Alana Tobago fax.
Bologna fax. Right. We going again. Sherry George, that's New York. Fax. Who is that saying fax? Equal grave. Fax plus by fax. Labre. New York again. Frank's Garden fax. On behalf of Mr. Central, always stop it. Pennsylvania fax.
One here. Caller, good morning.
Indianapolis
On behalf
fax.
of Central, fax.
Marabella, Eldorado, Cypress Ridge fax, St. Joseph fax, Maria Lyons fax. I seen another one here. Fax, Stubborn Things. All right. Laventille Road, Sanwa fax, NWRHA fax. Yes. Fax. Oh, God. Here now, I'm just going wrong. Let me go from the bottom. Patricia Blackman fax, New York. Good. Deborah George fax. Good. Come. Tobago fax. Lucille Phillips fax. Canada fax. Merle from Sawa fax. Hey. Thank you so much, guys. What a survey. Mayaro fax. Oh, God. Take that in all the ways.
And the countdown now start.
And the countdown start. And if all the vex, take it in all the patent place. We have enough of that. I want to thank all of our listeners, viewers, and all of our callers. And the countdown start. And if I did really get vexed, I'd tell all the share the live. Look again, I'll call your man. Caller, good morning. Looking like Teresa. Thank you, darling. Have a good day. Love you guys. Love you too. Okay, honey. So Trinidad and Tobago, you know this is about the time where we have to leave and make way for Corey Applewhite fax. On behalf of Pushwati, oh God, fax, Lord Father. Hey, Lord. Fax London, Ronald James. Kingsley fax. Oh gosh, they say on behalf of Kingsley. Pleasantville, that is the fact. Right. Washington, D.C. fact. Wall Street Arima fact. Oh God. Suzette, Pleasantville, that is fact. Oh Lord, only. All right, so Tagarigua, Amsterdam. Ooh, here now we listen to all over the world, you know.
Of course.
So guys, I want to thank you guys for your participation in our topics. And I want to thank you all for logging on and making us number one in the morning. I'm telling you, I don't care who say otherwise. I want to thank you all. Queen's fax, I have to say that. Malik fax. All right, I just had to break it in. So we're going to leave it here. Up next is Google. Then we have the VNR show and Aisha Wells. And tomorrow is Dominic's turn. But we want to thank you very much for continuing to support and listen. And guys, on Friday when I come on, I want us to start to look at mobilizing for us to help some of our parents who are unable to purchase all the books for their children with this back to school reading. You know, we normally do our thing.
Yes.
And let's try and see if we can help some of our unfortunate persons who at this time children pass for the secondary schools and they're unable to fill all the book lists. So if I can get some help, I would call on to my very good friend at Mohammed's bookstore and see what percentage we can get off and so on. So people call me. Oh, no, don't call me. Let me say it over. I just be too busy. Let me ask Angie's permission for us to
The views expressed
use her
are not.
number and collect some of the calls, but not yet. I ain't see the caller yet. We have to make sure that we get some donors and that I speak with him to see what
a little help we can get, all right? So, we just do the thing. We have a month in which to put it together. So I'm asking for help for that. And if we can help a couple of children, that will serve us very well. Let's try to help, all right? So people, we got to go. Angie, yes, I take your call because,
Hello?
Yes, Angie, we go on.
You're trying to behave. Ask my permission.
Yes, please. I'm asking your permission on air.
Do you ever go try that, eh? Right.
Okay, that means yes. So Trinidad and Tobago will tell you more on Friday. Look, I'm gone. Ciao.
Ciao.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Good about I'm looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it's not wet.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
For there is no one else like you, righteous and faithful, ever true. We lift our hands and sing all praises to the King of matchless worth, of matchless worth.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the street. 919 FM.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on the street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
All right, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. So we have Natural Health Solutions with Mr. Wayne Delamore. I have Mr. Wayne Delamore on the line. Good morning, Mr. Delamore. How are you? Hello, Mr. Delamore?
Yes, Google. Pleasant morning. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Wonderful. Well, let me shout out good morning, TNT. For those of you who are tuning in this morning, we have some really good stuff in store for you in terms of knowledge and understanding, in terms of how to deal with your health and your wellness. All right? This is Wayne Delamore, nutritional consultant, microscopist, and of course, we feel of holistic health